No manage will begin, man. Sorry, it's just I realized putting in AC in my studio came with some issues. ME, RF interference. Essentially, I'll look at my mic and like when I record with my mic, there's a spike whenever I run the AC, like at 15K, 14K. So if you're 18, like, you know, if you're fairly young and you haven't fucked your ears up yet, then you should be able to hear it right now. It should be like a spike on 15K. It's like a little. I don't know if you can hear it. You can probably hear it. And if you can't hear it, that just means you're old, like everyone else in this stream. Hold up. I want to make sure my shit's running proper. I do have a couple things to counteract it, but anyways, yeah, that's what's up. That's what I've been doing this whole week, just trying to figure it out. And who knows? Is that my grandma? Nah, my grandma's not that cool, bro. I wish it was that cool, bro. But nah, it's just a playlist of cumbias. I love hearing this when I'm at the gym, just to take a breather and shit. Bro, you think your subscribers haven't fucked up their ears? No, I have hope that you guys haven't fucked up your ears. But there's a spike. It's pretty gnarly. Well, that's the thing, you know. Someone commented on my latest video, bro, there's a resonance spike on your mic. So I asked to elaborate because sometimes it's true. So yeah, they told me it was a 15K spike. And I was like, what the fuck? And I checked and there is a 15K spike. Even B the Garlic told me a long time ago that there was a spike on my microphone. It turns out the older you get and the more you fuck your ears up, like by listening to loud music, the less you hear of the high end. And yeah, you know, I can hear it if I boost the shit out of it, but other than that, I can't really hear it, to be honest. It's part of the voice. Scumbia. Not gonna be able to watch today, but we'll watch you play if you land on mine. Yeah, man. You know, I'll always be honest. Will I get to hear your song? I don't know, man. It's all in the roll of a dice. You know what I mean? Like, life will throw curveballs at you, and maybe not. I don't know. It just depends. If it lands, it lands, and if it doesn't land, it does not land. You're still you. You're still cool. Okay. I'm gonna start bringing these songs in. Let's see what we got. And you're 40 plus. I'm heading there, man. You don't look 40, by the way. You look 30. We're all on our way. Eventually, you won't be able to hear 11K, bro. Shit. We won't be. Also, what? Won't be able to hear 11K, bro. Like, oh, shit. What do you mean I can't hear 11K? I mean, what's so important that's 11, 12K? Like, other than clothes hats, rides, high-pitched female voices. Like, fuck that shit. Maybe it's a blessing. Bro, what the fuck is going on? I might land on your song today. There's not many people submitted. Not many people submitted. I only have 20 songs. So I might land on it. Yo, what's up? They always strike my stream, bro. Don't worry about me. My stream gets striked every single moment. Sounds good. Decent. The new shit everyone's making at the moment, the 1/8 stuff. It is shielding me from the sun, bro. Buenos días. Sick. Really, my brain doesn't want to add anything. Like, it sounds fine. Everything's working. It's either you like the idea or you don't like the idea. And if you don't like it, fuck you. Ooh, I like this part. The bass sounds different. This part's, the bass is fire. I don't know what changed. Something changed, man. I got catfished in a good way. That sounds cool. Maybe a little too aggressive. I would say ease up on distortion and maybe like EQ out some of the high end that we're not going to be able to hear when we hit 60, son. Once you hit 60, you won't be able to hear above 6K, son. You're going to need a hearing aid, son. That'd be a good company to start. Create something that allows you to hear up to 15K like when you were 18, son. When you were fucking 21-year-old bitches, son. Yeah, so that whatever sound it was, maybe sorry guys, I got a little too crazy. I would filter it just so it doesn't sound like too aggressive. I'm hearing your song through a mix cube, by the way. I got this new speaker in now. Ignore the USA wristband below it. I'm not trying to make a political statement of any sorts with this shit. But yeah, there's this little fucking caca colored little speaker, so I'm hearing all your music through there. If it sounds good on there, I'll deem it sounds good anywhere. I've been using it. Yeah, it's a caca speaker. It's the mix cube. They're relatively cheap. If you can run one, I would suggest. They're pretty cool. I wouldn't say they're the end all be all, but sorry, my mic needs some Viagra to stay up and shit, and it's starting to turn a bit. But yeah, so it's cool. It's what I would call a grot box. Essentially, a grot box is just a speaker you run that sounds like shit. So this only has between 200 to like 9K hertz, and it doesn't show me anything else because they say that the magic. God damn it, Mike! Come on, baby. Come on now. Fucking shit. Stay up. Shit. It gives you more of the mids. It gives you more of the mids because they say the magic's in the mids because that's where a lot of stuff overlaps, you know, like a voice or like a synth or like distortion. Yeah, it's a mid-frequency speaker, but I call it a grot box because it sounds like shit. It's like a shitty, like it's a shitty box. It doesn't give you low end or high end, but if you can get your track sounding decent on that, then they say it will sound good on iPhone speakers and all that good shit. Sorry, I don't know why my mic is... I watched The Conjuring this last week, and I think the demon followed me or some shit because... it's just moving to the right. Let me get this right. I love you guys. See it as a way of us bonding together. Yes. There we go, babies. Okay. Yeah, so when that distortion sound came in, like it blah. Okay, so definitely I would fix it. But here the bass sounds a lot better, man. Yep. Yeah, it makes sense. That's why you run multiple speakers. I mean, you know, I take my craft seriously, right? So I have like two speakers. I used to have three. I used to have a Bluetooth, but I threw that shit away because it's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, I have two speakers, and then I have a monitoring control, so I can switch between it. My issue is sometimes if the low end of this track sucks, it's hard to tell someone how to fix it because it's just a very complicated thing. Sometimes it could be the length of the kick is too much. Sometimes it could be the bass, the amplitude isn't set properly on the envelope, or the bass MIDI notes are too long and they should be more shortened. It's so many things that could go fucking wrong, man. He could have layered 3 basses, so at some point I could say that the low end is shit. But yeah, I care more about the mids, I feel like, right now. So, and also if the idea sounds good on that, which is the songwriting part of most of these songs, I would say, then yeah, you know, fuck, like the low end can be fixed later. That's the way I see it. But you wanna you know, be switching between your set. See, like here, sounds decent. When I hear the song, that's the only thing that really pops out on these guys, where I'm like, everything else you can either say you like it or you don't, you know, it's just the idea of the song. But I think the idea is pretty bang. This is like, my favorite part is this. I think he adds a layer to the bass, and that's why it sounds so much better to me. Like over here. Or he opens it up more, or something happens where like the top part of the bass, the definition changes. Okay, here we go. Do something cool. Go back. Yeah, sick, man. Good. Nothing to say there. Redux, maybe you could take it a little step further, I would say, with that effect. Where like maybe the bass hits and some crazy delays happening around it. A redux on it, distortion. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. So good job. Agree, vocals could be louder. That's what I heard. Maybe some of the synth shots, but... Papi. See, so for example, in this situation, I would probably, like, I'm hearing a lot of the drums. I can hear the bass on the mix cube, so that means people are going to be able to hear it on the headphones. This part's iffy for me. I don't know ways to introduce. Maybe it's because I already know the splice sample or the vocal sample that my brain wanted it to keep doing what the original one does, and then here you go into another spot. So this feels a bit off for me. Flappy drums. Flappy Bird. What do you mean by flappy drums? I mean, I'd say this, the drums definitely sound very cleaned up. Maybe that's what you mean? Flappy drums. I think that could be maybe too much gate, too much cleaned up on the resonance, on the bongos and all that shit. Because if you clean up your drums by a lot, oh, god damn it. I can see that effect definitely happening, man. But maybe that's what he means. What do you mean with less decay? These are fucking tight ass drums. Yeah, I think the drums sound okay. Again, I'm using the shitters, and the drums sound good on the shitters. I mean, I'll say definitely. I see what you mean about them being maybe a little too tight, too gated. It's not a decay issue, so maybe that's what makes it sound like an old man is slapping their knees. All the resonances in the character of the bongo was maybe removed. Maybe that's what you're hearing. Man, you guys are all over the place with this one song. This is all I'm gonna say. Look at me, fool. I think the song's fine. I agree maybe with the white noise stuff, but I think it's overthinking it. To be honest, I think the vocals are fine in this track. The main reason being that when most people use this vocal, they use it on a fucking, on a tech house track. They use it on the generic, like they pick it for the generic obvious thing. But what you've done is you went, I'm going to put this fucking vocal in a Latin tech house track. And like I told most people, if no one's done that yet with this vocal, then it's fine. But if they have, and there's a lot, then it's not fine. There's this guy, homie, it's Tony Clavel, that's his name. He's doing an Anaconda remix. So one of his friends comes into the Discord, because I'm usually hanging out with him, and he's like, why are you fucking working on this song still? Like Dendro, I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And this other fool already did a song. So I go hear the songs, and I'm like, okay, I can see what he means. But the version that Tony's making is the version that sounds a lot more grittier and a lot more, I would say, darker. So I'm like, it's fine. Just put it out, because you're telling your own story with the same vocal they use. So I think as long as you're telling a different story, I think that's fine. But, like, I will agree on the part where some people are saying it sounds cliche Latin house, which is fine too. I think, like a lot of people would like to sound like this, and many can't. So enjoy it. I thought it sounded fine, man. Honestly, I thought it could just be me. I'm getting older, and I'm starting to realize all this shit doesn't mean anything to that extent, because at the end of the day, it's all in the brand. If people like you, they're gonna like the song. So to me, I heard this shit, and there was nothing wrong with it. To be honest, to me, it sounds like if I made this shit, I'd be going up to people like, I'm hood, motherfucker. What's up, dog? Look at me, dog. I'm a tech house fucking DJ, motherfuckers. Be doing that kind of shit, but I don't know, man. Do what you must. But anyways, that's me. Axe Bow and Victor Hands, Don't Close Your Eyes, extended mix. Okay, bro, you look smart. That's a man that makes progressive house, for sure. You look smart. You smart. I see you in the sunrise on my days, yeah. So far, so good, bro. I could definitely criticize that part of the vocal. Like, there's some weird shit going on. Pianos. All I'm going to tell you is what I hear through the shitters, and then you guys decide what you want to do with that information. I think the idea of the song is nice. Piano, again, I'm hearing on the shitters, okay? The little box right here, this little yellow turd, that's all mid frequencies. The pianos feel like they could be a lot heavier. Vocals somewhat nice. Don't close your eyes. But some warmth on the pianos is definitely lacking, I would say. But other than that, the idea is nice. Max Styler's probably watching the stream and he's hearing the pew, 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 and he's just fucking like, what is that sound, motherfucker? You don't like the stadium claps? That was good, man. That was good.
I'll bring you back inside. Put on a blanket and sit by the firelight. A million thoughts on your mind, but you'll be alright. I'm by your side. I'll be there for you. Where you are is where I'll be. We can make it through.
Not bad, G. Bro, it's fucking great. What the fuck is everyone talking about? This is pretty good, bro. What the fuck? Yeah, it's pretty. No, what the fuck? No man can do that, bro. That food, what the fuck is that? He's still going! He's still going! Oh man. Dude. Finally someone just hit him with a, that's the sound of the drum at the end. Hit him in the head with a mallet, bro. Just man. Yeah, that sounds fine, bro. I could say, okay, so there were some comments. I think Pistolero Bob said he doesn't think the chord, well, he said he fears the vocals don't fit the chords. I agree in certain spots. I can see what he means. So if you want to get into it, you could do that. Overall, I thought it was pretty good, man. Here's my thing. I don't want you guys stressing out too much about your tracks to that point, because, you know, if I hear a Timmy Trumpet track or an Armin van Buuren track, I can also find a lot of things to bitch about on their songs. So, you know, that's why I have the little shitter, because I'm hearing the idea through here, and if it sounds good here, you know, fucking Lucy Am is gonna hear this shit on the way to work, and she's gonna be, this sounds pretty good. But yeah, it's good. I thought that was dope. For you, Lena. But yeah, that's the point, though. We're reacting to people's music, so room for improvement. I don't know. I think I said what I had to say as I was hearing it from left to right, man. If I was enjoying it, I was enjoying it. I don't want to rewind and overthink everything, you know? So Well, we're just gonna keep going. I thought it was pretty good, man. To be fair, I was hearing that. If I have to give you my like intuitions, maybe like something's wrong. When I switched to the big speakers, the kick was pushing my sub like crazy. So I don't know if that's something that should be happening with this kind of song, because it doesn't call for the kick to do that. To be fair, my sub shouldn't be like boom boom with the fucking kick in a song like this. It feels like you wouldn't even want that much low end. To be fair, to that extent, you do want the low end, but does it have to be like a bomb going off over fucking Russia? Let's go. And you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's up to you to decide, man. But check it. I would say just check the lows with like a referencing plugin, and compare it to maybe some Martin Garrix tracks, some Dimitri Vangelis, some Avicii. And if you're on the same ballpark and it sounds the same when you solo the low end like that, then you're fine. But other than that, that was my only intuition and shit. I mean, the mastering, I'm not sure on the mastering, man. I thought it was fine. Okay, last time you liked the kicks, I thought I fucked up the kick. I mean, the master. Oh, I don't know. Just check, man. You got to check. You know, there's so many things that could go wrong. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, again, I was with Tony. I don't even know if he's fucking here. He probably is. And I was hearing his song. I've been seeing this guy work on this song for the past 3 weeks, which is why I'm changing the way I give feedback to some of you guys, because I don't want you guys feeling that way. It happens to me a lot too. You just have to learn to not stop giving so much of a fuck. But the thing is, I told him, bro, this is fucking done. Like, let's just move on, no? Anyways, I told him to hear it, and I'm like, well, there's only one intuition thing I have with the song, and it feels like it's too compressed, the bass. So I go, he shows me his fucking master, and it's like, yeah, there's like 3 standard clips in there, an ozone, and a fucking limiter. I told, bro, get rid of all this shit and just show me the song with the Pro 2. Lo and behold, it sounded so much better. So if you fucked it with the mastering, I won't be able to fucking tell, you know, unless it's to that point of no return, man. The motto, what the vibes I did, but you guys, I don't know the lyrics. That's the motto. Oh, I love Tiesto. I suck his fucking. How do you know when a song is done? That's a very good question. I'll tell you what I tell everyone. So I've learned from so many people, and here's what works for me. One, I overthink everything. I need someone to tell me the track is done, but sadly, you're not going to get that unless you're paying someone to tell you, or you have mates that can hear it for you and tell you. So I have reference plugins. Like I don't like Metric AB for the reason that it doesn't tell me that I'm done. It doesn't show me anything that relates to certain songs. So I'll have like maybe 3 songs that I think sound good. I'll run them through reference 2 by mastering the mix. But the thing I like about it is it compares your song to theirs, and it shows you like this like graph of the EQ, and also there's these like punch dots that are red. If the punches are moving away from the center, that means your track is punchier than the reference, and if they're moving towards the center, that means that your track is more compressed than the reference that you have selected at the moment, you know, that you're using the plugin. So the way I like to use that one is if I'm doing a mix and everything is somewhat close, it's not too far off, then I deem it done. I will also solo use Vision 4X, look at the bass in low end focus mode. And again, if everything's lining up and I know I did everything right that I've learned from theory, at some point you have to kind of ask yourself, you know, maybe the mix is right. Maybe the song just sucks. The idea isn't as strong. You know, sometimes it could be that as well. There's a saying in the mixing world that certain people win Grammys for mixing when everybody could have mixed it the same way they did. But the difference is that they had the opportunity to fucking mix Lady Gaga or fucking Adele. I mean, if I had the chance to mix Adele, I'd have a fucking Grammy too. I'd have a fucking Grammy on the back wall over there. But I haven't had the chance to mix fucking Adele. You know, I have the chance to mix all these fucking big booty, titty ass bitches coming from Argentina to the States to be fucking DJs. So I ain't got no plaques for that. Maybe I have some bras and some fucking panties, but I have yet to get a Grammy, bro. I have yet to get a fucking Grammy for that. But anyways, it's a way that I like to kind of think about it. You know, like, how do I know when I'm done? It's arranged out. I have references, or I have a melody. They have a melody. I have pads. They have pads and stuff. At some point, you're gonna have to go like, oh, well, I have everything they have, so I'm fucking done with the song, you know. And then if someone likes it, you're like, cool, I made that. I don't fucking like it, but I made it. You know what I mean? So that's how it is, man. That's how you know when it's done. You need that. I'm the same as you. Okay, I need something to tell me. Okay, and that's where reference tracks, reference the plugin, and anything that kind of gives you a comparison to other people's tracks, that's where that shit comes into mind for me. I need that shit, bro. It's like, you know, in school or when you're playing a video game and shit. I hit the line. I'm fucking done. All right. This definitely sounds like it was made in a fucking living room with some $10 headphones, dog. But here we go. God damn. I finally got a Grammy. Well, I mean, he left me a comment, so I'm gonna try and be the best I can be. For saying this track is unmastered around -9 loves. Hell yeah, dog. Loudness unit. I don't even know what it stands for to this date. Loudness unit. I don't know what the FS means. Full service or something. I used UN Wavetable for all my sound design. Hope it's good. Well, I can tell you this right now. The kick and the low end sound shit. But unless you can fucking like get yourself in a nice studio with a sub or some headphones, I mean, even then, like I was watching a Dan Wall video where he's saying headphones don't even help that much, but he could be wrong. He could be fucking wrong. Okay. Then it's gonna be very hard to do that. So I'm gonna ignore the kick and bass. So far, you're doing a good job, man. You got some nice little sequences going. You know, it's all fair. I like the noise. Thank you, bro. Loudness unit over full sound. Are you sure it's over? I don't see an O in there. Hey, good sequence. Change the theme. Remove the low end. That resonant bass can maybe go away. Change to Reese or make it less apparent. But I like this. Transition sucks ass there, so you got to figure out how you go back into the drop, but the way you go back into it is not the best. How would I do it? I don't know. This isn't my song, but if I had to say... Pals with techno. Oh. Maybe it just comes in on the wrong bar. Maybe it needs to be eight bars every 4. I don't know. You got to make sure you're checking that stuff because sometimes it could be just as simple as I'm expecting after 8 bars, we go back into the drop and maybe you come in a little earlier. So maybe that's why it feels a bit off for me, but it feels like this could be done a little better. Pals with techno. Let's go. You see, I go let's go, and this shit just comes straight in. So it tells me maybe you're not doing the 8 bar thing. But anyways, that some removal, some tension. You create tension by removing stuff, by creating suspense, by holding down one note. You know, shit like that, you know, the effects and stuff, bro. But other than that, that's one place you can improve is in the transition in this section that doesn't have to deal with mixing. I like this though. Pals with techno. Pals with techno. Pad is very monophonic. If you did that on purpose, dope. Usually pads are wider though, because pads, when you know you make them in Diva, you make them in Wavetable. When you add unison, a lot of these digital synths by default are gonna pan left and right for you, so it gets width. So if you made the pad in mono on purpose, then okay, cool. You maybe want a low school feel, who knows? But the pad can maybe come up and it could be wide because it can take up the stereo image really well and make us feel like we're in this world of you know, in this dark world. But I like it so far. I like the sequence. I like the lead down the center, the chord step. Dun, dun, super catchy. I like it, man. Yeah, you are missing a vocal. And more like ear candy. Oh shit. Pals with techno. More effects. More effects. How the fuck? I mean, I like the idea of it. Not sure how I feel about that. Pals with techno. Again, phrasing feels off. Pals with techno. All right, so I'm not going crazy. Finally, thank you, Life on Edge. Thank you guys. Thank you. See, I thought I gotta trust my ear more. But I'll tell you what I like, man. I like the stab. I like the like. Let's assume the kick and bass is really good. Like I like the vibe of the song. I think the vibe's pretty sick. But yeah, right now it's the way you're like every 16, 32 bars. If you want to get fucking like Japanese on me and shit, like whatever, you can break it. I don't care. But it definitely makes me weird. I get weirded out about it, you know, like I'm like pals with techno, and then like fucking it drops like a little too early and shit. But other than that, I mean, I think the main ideas are pretty dope. I like them. Like the pad getting out of phase, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. It shouldn't get out of phase. I mean, if you're going down to 0, that's fine, bro. As long as you're not going -1, you're pretty good. Don't fall for that trap, bro. Pad's going out of phase. I'm like, what do you mean? That's the sound of a fucking pad. That's the sound of a super saw. The saws go out of phase and they phase each other, and that's how you get a fucking sound of a super saw. That sound you hear on the super saw, the movement is the saws getting out of phase, bro. There's nothing wrong with that shit as long as it's intentional and shit. But sorry guys, my brain hasn't been working as good. Where was I? The sound, yeah, it should only matter when it's like, no, but then, yeah, it should only matter in relation, like if the kick is out of phase, out of time, it's not landing when it should. The left and right signals are out of phase. It matters with the kick, with the bass. But with lead, sometimes, if you're making a super saw, bro, that motherfucking sound is out of phase the whole time, bro. Like, I don't know what's going on. I have put it at 0. Nah. But yeah, I did a good job, man. I think you're doing great. I'm very proud of you, man. I also like your painting with the titties and shit. Let's go. Let's go. And that, tell me you're rich without telling me you're fucking rich. You got a picture of a girl with titties. Whatever, man. I mean, I buy the photos because they're cheaper. But if you're going to buy a fucking painting of titties, like, I don't know, man. Like, that's how you know you're rich, bro. Holy shit. Look at that. Tell her, shut up, bro. Shut up. What are you guys on about? Like, I'm 33. That's how I noticed that. I still got testosterone in the vein. Oh, what happened? I saw. No. All right, the stolen history. Max now he's hearing that effect, and he's just like, "Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?"
We had something before we left Africa, something more than rhythm. I mean, we had a high culture. Culture was so high that...
Is that Alan Watts? Can't listen to this shit. This is devil talk, bro.
The great artists in the world are still borrowing from it. Now, if you tell the history of slavery right, you got a
What's that, Alan Watts?
The slave trader didn't take some savage out of Africa.
And I take back what I
He
said.
took a human being, sold him like an animal, and separated him from his family.
That open hat's annoying the shit out of me, but everything else is pretty. Everything is cool. Everything else can stay. That fucking open hat though, man, I don't know. That's bothering me for some reason. I don't know what it is about that open hat. Maybe it needs to be quieter. Love boat.
America invented the cruelest slavery in the history of the
Might be
world.
too loud.
Broke up
Check.
black families. After slavery was over, America kept breaking up the black man's
Again,
family.
if you see it's an issue, you fix it. If you don't see it's an issue, it's fine. It could just be subjectively. I hate open hats like that. It's a little too loud. It's bothering, but everything else pretty well landscaped out, I would say. Your track is very wide, very big.
Because it isn't important whether a few black heroes got lost or stolen.
There's
or
like
strayed in America's
little
history
parts
textbooks.
of your song I can feel. So landscape wise, this is really
You wanna
nice.
look history right straight in the eye, you're gonna get a black eye.
That was cool. Personally, me, I would grab a Mag
You wanna look
EQ4
history right.
and boost the shit out of the highs, or at least fresh air to create high frequencies on that voice. Personally, me, make it crispy, you know, like when you first shave and shit. Look at that. You hear that? Crispy. Make the voice crispy.
Right straight in the eye,
That's all.
you're gonna get a black eye.
You get a black eye. Ah, I love this part. This part's great. This is it. This is house. This is house music.
Because it isn't important whether a few
Frankie
black
Knuckles is gonna
heroes
start
got
talking
lost or
about how
stolen or
house
strayed
music's
in
a religion and all this
America's
shit.
history
How
textbooks.
good this is.
What's important is why they got left out. Because it isn't important whether a few black heroes got lost or stolen or strayed in America's history textbooks.
It's pretty good, man.
You wanna
I love
look
it.
history right straight in the
I'm glad we
eye,
all like it.
you're gonna get a black eye.
Oh, damn. Nice, man. Yep. Yeah, it's good, bro. Little Max Styler in there. I hear him. Up. Up. Oh, what are you doing? Huh. Maybe some delays on the drums for this part would be nice. Not sure if it's needed, but this part definitely made me go, huh? Okay, what? I quit vaping again, Dennis.
If you just stop shooting your people on Saturday night, you just stop talking Negro dialect, you clean yourself up, get yourself a job, you're going to make it in this society. It's not true. I know for myself, I have a master's degree in social work, and I know that people won't accept me. And I was an honor student.
Okay, I think the song's great, bro. I think I said what I had to say. I think there's one big thing I will say about the song. It means a lot to you, the message of it, leave it, and, you know, boom. The vocals, again, I don't know if how it works in this field, but I would assume you want like the house vocals, diva vocals. Haha, this is a bass shop. That's about it. But other than that, it's really good, man. This is really, really fucking good. Like, I enjoyed the whole song. The only thing I didn't enjoy was the open hat. But other than that, really good, really good. Release your music. I'm telling you already. This is the fourth to fifth time that I'm telling you this, and hopefully you will release soon. And if you don't, give me the tracks so I can hear them. God fucking damn it, bro. I think I gotta lower my sub down. That last track didn't have that much sub. This one's shaking my room for some reason. Hold up. Just a little nudge to the left. I think it's fine that last song is long, by the way. As a DJ, you should be able to set up cue points and go around. I think how he wants to set it up. As long as he doesn't do what fucking that other guy did with the titty wall, the picture titties, which is where, you know, it's not following that 1632 bar format, then I think he's okay. He can have it as loud. And yeah, this shit's sounding, bro, I just made a fucking video about this shit, bro. Like what's wrong, bro? You look like fucking Beltran, except you never listen to me. Like, bro, that fucking, the open hat. Like, the drums just sound clipped to hell. Everything sounds clipped. Did you get like a circumcision or something? Because your drums definitely got circumcised, bro. Like, holy shit. It's not my fault you don't know how to hot cue, motherfucker. It's not my fault you don't know how to hot cue around a track. Let me guess, you don't know how to do it like James Hype? Just press the Q button constantly. James Hype, bitch. James Hype. Bro, you talking shit. Wait up. I'm the best DJ in the world, bro. I dropped this. I'm a fucking DJ, bro. Look at that shit. Best DJ in the world. This proves it. This proves it. The bass line's heavy. It's right. I don't know what the hell's going on with this song in the background, by the way, guys. Sorry. Yeah, like this shit. Okay, hold on. Let me give this track a bit of attention, bro. Like, a little bit. Yeah, the vocals are pretty sick. It's just very aggressive on the distortion, on the clipping, Onzo. You gotta ease up on that stuff, G. And if the samples are coming out like this, then I don't know, man. But it's way too much clip, way too much distortion on something that doesn't need it, man. Anyways, that's all I gotta say. The hat sounds like a fucking heavy distorted noise. Yeah. Yep. We have another one. Hey, what's up, Prince? I haven't seen you in a minute, bro. More mids on the vocal. Yeah, so vocal sick. Definitely agree it could be louder. Drums way too everything sounds way too saturated and too push, man. Trust your sounds, trust your samples. Less is more. Let's party. The fuck is that reverse kick, bro? I swear to fucking God, bro. Like, you trying to impress Max Styler? Everyone, all you guys with your little pew pews and fucking, like... Jesus, fuck. Yeah, that reverse kick, I mean, it might sound cool, but I think it just... I don't know, man. That sounds fucking... Let's hope? Shavanti Deval. What is wrong with you, bro? I love Indian Woman. I just don't love this vocal. I love Indian Woman. But this vocal, bro. Yeah, man, this is fucking horrible, bro. I'm so sorry. I love you. You know that shit. I heard your song the past 3-4 weeks, bro. This is not it. This is not it. Let's cut that fool's dick off so he doesn't procreate. We don't need more of this in the world. Let's cut that fucking dick off, bro. No, you can do better than this, man. Come on. It means peace of God. I don't care what it means. There's no peace in this song. What do you mean peace of God? There's no peace. There's a reverse kick. And this fucking sounding like shit. God damn it. Oh, fuck. You have to be on some heavy ecstasy to listen to this, maybe, bro. Here's okay, let's be smart. Yeah, man. So, you know, the moment the song started, it was a good kick. Boom, boom. But then you have that reverse kick that just fuck. It sounds like it doesn't sound good. I know where you're going for, and I know you're gonna fucking get it. But yeah, it just maybe it could be quieter or it needs to be distorted. It's one or the other. I'm not too sure. See, I wouldn't even be able to do it myself, man. So I commend you for the braveness and the courage to add a reverse kick into this fucking track. Okay, and then the vocals, they're cool. Piece of God, hell yeah. There's a lot of peace in the world. I thought that was genius to have that message in the track and shit, but you know, it's a little messy all over the place. You know, you did really good job picking the vocal. You know, just just make sure you put it in the break and like maybe like give it the respect. I know you know that it needs and that you know that you must give respect to the vocals. So it's good space, you know. Once it goes back to the drop, you know, yeah, maybe, you know, I'm pretty sure it'll be good after that, bro. All right, we're gonna move on, but yeah, you got this, man. Trust me, I didn't make anything good this fucking week. Everything I made was shit. I made banging sounds. I worked on banging tracks, but everything I started from scratch sounded like shit. Or I just, it was okay. Maybe not too shit. Okay. Solo and Kraith. I think it, and look at them. Okay. Sorry, this is a boring part of the stream where I have to bring songs up. Oh shit, watch out, Luke Skywalker, fuck. He's gonna fucking cut our hand off. Dad? No, I'm not your dad. And then I'm... Oh wait, no. Fresh, fresh. Goddamn. Okay. Your daddy. I'm not your father. I'm your daddy. I love you guys. We're homies. We're homies. I ain't gonna say what I gotta say, but that vocal's fucking. I don't even want to comment on the lyrics. Could mean something to someone in a good way, you know, like in a good way. No, yeah, you know, I'm married and shit. So when I hear these vocals, maybe there'll be a day when I'm free again. I'm feeling free again. Oh fuck! Yeah, vocals are a little bit too cheesy, but hey, yeah, it's all good. Sounds like I too, but if that's a real singer, god damn, they can stay in key pretty good, bro. Well, yeah, you know, okay, man, you want me to go hard? Yeah, I'll go hard. The vocals are fucking cringe, but whatever, man. Rick Astley. I'm not a fan of the kick. It's not sounding tight, and it feels a little too rounded, and like there's too much of a certain frequency. Vocal melody's nice. If you have the MPH stuff you learned from watching the Chris Lake stream, it's not popping out as they should. Maybe I hear a faintness of it, but yeah, it's not being given the attention it needs. Like, it's not popping how it should. So it's just masking. Just Google masking. Nice switch. Yeah, man, those vocals are fucking us, man. It's all cool though. It's all cool. I've done it, bro. Okay, you know, vocals are hard to come by. You get good ones, nah, not even then, bro. You can hire a vocalist. They want fucking $500 to $1,000, and then they want 20% royalty. They can suck a dick. They can suck a dick. Ruin your voice. I don't give a fuck. $500 to $1,000 plus 20% royalty for vocals that aren't. You're not guaranteed they're gonna come out good. I am not getting fucking scammed, bro. Fuck that. AI will take over your bitches. But I know how it is. I know how it is. I don't know. He hasn't been whoring out evil stuff. I'm trying to whore it out. I've been putting it right in front of him, and I don't know, man. Shut the fuck up. It's 20% of my dignity, bro. This is cool. Yeah, so cool. For what it is, the song makes sense. You know, like it has a good strong melody. You have your chords. I think the biggest issue with the song, the vocals, maybe risking it more on the breaks, you know, doing something crazier. But the other big thing is the mixing of stuff is just the masking of stuff. So just Google masking or YouTube, you know, EQ masking and, you know, like learn about it. But pretty much it's just when sounds overlap and take up the same frequency range, they're going to mask each other. So the sound that has the loudest amplitude volume is going to make the other one sit in the back while the other one just sits in front. But then it doesn't give you a clean response. So that's probably why I can't hear a lot of those like chord stabs, the MPH ones that I hear. I don't think the mix is clean, bro. This doesn't sound clean, bro. There's a lot of like, again, I should be able to hear some of the drums sound like there's too much of some frequency to them, and the kick can definitely be EQ'd a little better, it feels like. That's my hunch with it. But other than that, song idea wise, I think you guys did a great fucking job with what you have, and yeah, good shit, guys, good shit. Okay, Tezu Ven Kevem. Okay, Ven Kevem. What is this, bro? It's a bunch of. How come I wasn't invited, bro? I thought we were homies and stuff. I'm married now, but you can always invite me. I'll come out, bro. I always come out. Well, I'm pretty sure, bro. Like, you're making me rethink my correction. I have this motherfucker on. I shouldn't be hearing all those frequencies. Hold on. Music 5 for AI vocals, but you have to make them with your voice. Okay, so boxy kick is very boxy, so it's just an EQ. Somewhere between 2 to 500 hertz. I'm using the mix cube so I can hear it. It's no, I'm good. Vamos. Very good. Hey! That was cool. Sick. Let's go, baby. Let's go. You're losing me in this section. I think it's just the way the story's being told, but we'll see where it goes, man. It feels like the song wants me to come in. Bro, you need more. Bro. That's a long outro, isn't it? Bro, you need to bring back your elements from before. There's nothing wrong with repeating stuff, bro. Song structure. Don't let these fuckers tell you like with ADHD and shit that you have to come in with new stuff, bro. Just bring the stuff from back then. Just bring the stuff from before. You know, the girl screaming, the little lead sounds, and if you can't because it's there and I just didn't hear it, then come in with something else, some acid, some serum preset. I don't know, like go on Splice, find the loop of another girl screaming, and then have the girl screaming back and forth to each other. And then the other one screams, you know, like make it a song about screaming back and forth. I don't know, man, but there's something cool there. You know, I think the kick, EQ that shit better. Don't listen to chat. Don't listen to the chat, bro. Trust me, I can hear this goddamn kick to this little shitty ass like speaker. Look at this thing. Okay, hear it through here, bro. And like, I promise to you that kick can be EQ'd and sound a lot better. But the good thing is it's just a simple reductive EQ. Oh, you got la puta, ver. And like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Other than that, yeah, don't be too scared. You lost me, if you must know, in the middle part here, okay? Other than that, invite me to the next orgy, dog. Brandon! Yo no soy tu papi, yo soy tu tati. Okay, let's see. Chill out, bro. Shit, I was just joking, okay? You ain't gotta slice my cock. Oh, Lord. I'm not going to tell you straight away, bro. I don't like the way that kick is sounding coming out of this damn little shitter box. And someone's saying the low end's kind of fucked. Maybe. I'm going to switch to the big speakers. Here we go. Here we go. There's no low end in this track, bro. My sub is on a break. My sub's not moving. I mean, they're slight, but so I think we can all agree the low end's fucked, right? Kick, low end. Okay, let's hear the song idea. I mean, it's called Coconut, so. I mean, I like the idea, so there's also like right? Yeah, boom, 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 boom. I like that. I like some of the clap work you got going on, the drums. Just be careful with the clipping. You're clipping like a dummy. Don't clip like that. I made a video about it. I like that. I like that lead. I like it. Yeah. Ass clapping. Let's go. Vamos. Fuck clappers. Yeah, I like it. I think it's cool. I feel young, man. Not bad, not bad. Yeah. The song's growing on me. It's actually a pretty good song. It's the problem with the song. It is while the ideas are good, the mix is just fucked horrible, bro. Like what the fuck, bro? The fuck is this shit mixed, dog? Who the fuck makes this shit, bro? Let's put them on blast, bro. Let's dox their ass, dog. What the fuck? Who mixed this shit? Which one of you guys in the chat mixed this? It's fuck, dude. I think if you can get this sounding proper, it's a really good track, though. Yeah, man. It's a pretty good track if you get the mix down. But yeah, it grew on me a lot, actually. Especially here, bro. Holy shit. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Thanks, man. That means a lot. I'm gonna go get Chipotle today, actually. I always tell people, some people donate and then it's like, I'll go get Chipotle. Someone donated. I didn't see. My bad. Holy shit. You guys should speak up. My bad. Just realized I didn't look at the number. Get your kids in the... Oh, fuck, I'm getting more Chipotle then, bro. I'm going to get the cheese, the guacamole. You know what? Last time I got cava. Never again. It was way too expensive. For white people, bro. That thing is way too expensive. Muy expensive. Cava. Have you guys had cava? It's fucking Mm-mm. No cava from me. Where the hell is Ash K at? I'm gonna hear this one. Nah, Kava's not healthy with Chipotle, man. That's a scam, bro. It's overpriced Chipotle. I go Chipotle. Get myself a bean and cheese. Not a bean and cheese. Carne asada, cheese, brown rice, burrito. It's a scam, man. I got the McDonald's app, bro. Some good steals. $3 sometimes. I get myself a Diet Coke. I make chicken with medium fries sometimes because it's they have the coupons. Why is it when Chris Lake does a fucking stream, none of you guys get fucking brought up? I think it's a scam, bro. I think they're doing it on purpose. You cannot make the Overlord look not look as good, bro. What? Yeah, that's pretty good. Don't overuse the vocal, bro. Don't overuse the vocal. My only thing, I was vibing to all of this. I think you overused the vocal here towards the end. That's the part that made me go, don't overuse the vocal. Other than that, everything else is pretty good, man. Pretty good. I'm here on the shitter box. You don't sound too bad on the shitter box, which is a good thing. Let's go! Woo! This is great! This is great! the vocal like that. You don't need the fucking That's the only thing I disagree with when you do The hell happened there? Other than that, it's good. Shut up! Shut up! What? What's going on? Nah. Come on. What are you doing? What are you doing? We could do it, I guess. I don't like the sounds you're doing it with, but here's my whenever I hear you guys' music, I go inside. I go inside of you. We're one, and like I'm seeing this as my song, so this part makes me feel a little like cringy. Like I don't know why. Maybe it's because it makes it so that it's not as playable, but it could just be me and some trauma or some shit. They don't like melodic stuff in the breaks, bro. Cause then DJs don't fucking play it out, bro. They don't want to play this shit out. Okay, let's say you want to do that. I agree. Maybe it sounds good. Yeah, my insecurity is always that. The breaks and all that stuff. Can you get this melodic? It always feels like people alienate you and fucking put you in this bunch when they do this kind of shit. Cause I don't know. I feel like DJs don't like playing this kind of stuff out. But yeah, if you must go into that break, make the sound better, a little biffier, I would say. Do you need all the drums there? Is the other thing I would say. But yeah, let's see what happens, you know. But you sound good on my yellow speaker. The little shitter, bro. It's a good thing. Nice. Vamos. Nice. Yeah, pretty good, bro. Pretty good. Yeah, so again, I'm here on my shitter. What that means is I can't hear the low end or too much of the super highs, but I'm choosing to listen to the music like this so that way the mix doesn't play a huge role on the idea of the song for me. Like if the mix sucks that badly, I will switch to the main speakers. But I thought it was pretty good, man. I like this. I like this a lot. Like I said, you know, like the breaks, you know, I'm always insecure about going too melodic because, you know, if Chris Lake does it, I think it's fair because it's Chris Lake. But, you know, I feel like a lot of DJs don't like playing shit like that. So it's more of a thing where, like, they might skip over it or, you know, like, imagine you're at a club playing this shit. You're like, yeah, let's go. And it gets all emotional on the breaks. That's the big issue with it. I think it's cool if you want to do it, though, as long as you understand that you alienate yourself a bit when it comes to it. But other than that, cool. Because I was gonna say just fucking dissip this shit. Because dissip, you sound like dissip in a way, but like a meteor dissip, you know, like an American dissip, bigger. Fuck that. I love this. I love this. But so yeah, I just say like to do what that guy does. But yeah, good shit, good shit. Okay. Don't Google Drive me, bro. Nah, fuck. Why would you do Google Drive, bro? Do I have to give the talk again? Bro, Google Drive is the worst fucking way to send your music to labels, A&Rs, DJs. Like, have you ever tried opening a song that's on Google Drive? It makes you fucking wait like a minute, and then you hit play and you can't skip, because if you skip, it will just go haywire. And yeah, man, it's crazy. That Google Drive, no, don't do that, man. That's like a big fuck you to like the labels and A&Rs, bro. I don't take it as a fuck you. I take it as a way to roast, because I'm like, who the fuck sent me a Google Drive link, bro? That thing is horrible, bro. You make them wait, and then they're like, fuck this shit. You know, and they move on to the next song, and you could have a banger and shit. They're like, I don't give a fuck. He made me hear it through a Google Drive link. How dare he? You know, like, how dare he? I feel like that's how these fools are, man. But anyways, I'm just looking out for you guys, you know. Don't Google Drive it. Let's go. All right, bro. All right, this one's a bit empty, but I have a singer working on the vocals. Seam on that did. What? On that deed? Don't look back with me. Okay. Don't look back with me. This one's a bit empty, but I have a singer working on the vocals. Same on that did. No, don't look back. Okay. I'm a particle. I'm called an atom. I make up everything you see in your life. Thanks, God. Yeah, man, it's cool. It's beautiful. Hey, it's cool. Yeah, man. Decent. Everything's sounding good. Makes sense. Yeah, that transition was really weird, bro. Like, honestly, I'm on the shitter, yellow speaker. I switch over to the main monitor. It sounds super weird. I don't know what's going on. Idea-wise, though, I like it. Okay, one more time. One more time. One more time. Is it the chords? Something weird's going on. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. Well, here's the... Yeah, I guess you guys are right. I mean, the kick's hitting here. It sounds like it's hitting pretty good. Is that fucking Reese? And then the progression is weird. What the fuck? Bro. I like the okay, so I think the piano's nice. Everything sounds cool. Like, you have the right sounds. It's whatever the fucking Reese, the chord progression. I don't know, man. It feels weird to me. Maybe it's just because I'm a pop progression sort of dude. Could be that. But the progression doesn't sound as satisfying as it should. is it? See, what is it playing there? Ugh. Like there, where I stopped it. See, this is why you guys need to get a yellow speaker, like a shitter, because you guys are all worried about the mix. I'm worried about the progression, bro. I hear the progression. It's weird. I mean, here it sounds fine. Yeah, here it sounds fine. I don't know if you're doing inversions or if you're like yeah, if you're doing inversions, you gotta the bass note that the Reese is playing. You gotta be careful which one you're picking. I would play around with it more because the progression sounds nice in the break, but when the Reese starts playing it on the drop, it doesn't sound as good. Like I don't care about the way it's like the Reese is mixed. I'm talking more about what it's playing, like the notes it's playing. That's my big issue there. Or maybe there's a layer to the Reese, or maybe it's detuned a bit too much, but it doesn't give me that cool satisfaction, like that vibe that chord progressions give. You know, like it sounds nice. That vibe, like I'm not getting it. It feels like I'm like working hard to figure it out. But other than that, I mean, I like the sounds you picked. I think they're good. And then, yeah, the mix is probably fucked, bro, because I switched over to the mains, and it is fucked. But if there's things to fix more with the songwriting, I think it's better to focus on that. Just check it. If I'm right, just let me know so that I know I'm not crazy and my I don't go to sleep crying, you know, every night. You know, give me something. Because like I said, I'm mixing and making for these Argentinian girls with big titties to be DJs and stuff. Yeah, it's cool, but it's no Adele. And if I did it for Adele, man, I would have a Grammy in the back somewhere here and shit. I get paid, bro. Okay? So I go to sleep at night, bro. So let me know, bro. Never let him know, bro. What are you talking about, bro? Let me know, bro. Let me know, man. Okay. It sounds like Latin house. Drink his tears. Hey, they make you younger, bro. Cool, it's good so far. I'm gonna skip right now. Dude, I don't know why this reminds me of Adam 22's wife. Holy shit. Let's get it's like an orgy, bro. Who's called Black? Ah, thanks, Eitan. Huh. I guess it's fine. I was expecting more of the vocal there. Eitan! I don't know. Vocals on sounding pretty good on the Mixcube. Like, I would say it's pretty well leveled. It's better to be louder than it is to be quieter with vocals. So far, so good. Very textbook. Very good. Eitan! Eitan! I feel like I'm in an anime, bro. Wait, who's called Black? I'm trying to look him up. Yo, bro, that's gonna be a hell of a prank, though. Look at that. How are you gonna pull that off? What's up, Daniel in Capi? RG! Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Hey, bro, you should go loud. Boom, boom. Some 808 hits? Shit. You won't do it. Do it. Boom. Well, it's because I tell you guys, when I hear these kind of vocals, like back in the day, I watched porn before I got married and stuff. And like I remember there was this Brazilian series that would be I don't give a fuck. And like I'm talking to myself. And like literally the music in the background would be shit like this, like oh shit, and then like this doom 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 doom, and literally just a fucking orgy of Brazilians just fucking and shit. They call it funk brasileiro, some shit. I don't know, man, but that's why I said orgy, because it reminds me of that. I remember when I was young, I was 20, somewhere on there. I saw that shit. I was like, what the fuck? I gotta go to Brazil, bro. Holy shit. Like, crazy. And this is the vibe. Anytime, it's dirty. Yeah. It's crazy. I don't like how you do that, and then it just goes to nothing. Like that definitely throws me off a bit. And then the last thing I'll say is this: if you want to add a hook here, you can. Or you could do like a flute, shit like that. You could definitely add some sound. Nah, no Axel F, bro. We ain't gonna have an orgy to that, bro. I didn't hear no Axel F in that video, bro. All I heard was literally, bro. Fucking crazy, bro. Crazy. Hey, sound pretty good.
Bring the bass line.
Yeah, pretty much. When I heard that song, the Sork song, dude, that's all I hear, bro. Don't sexualize your mind. Sexualize your body, not your mind.
Sometimes I feel. It goes without saying.
What you got, Jay?
Bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass.
What you got, Jay?
Sometimes I feel. It goes without saying. Bring the bass line.
Yeah, I don't know. You guys are just using 909 kicks too much. Like, that's what this sounds like, 909 kick, but I agree, the kick sounds weird. But idea-wise, it sounds pretty sick. But yeah, that kick is getting... I don't know if you clip the kick. You think the kick is okay? No, you're crazy then, bro. Like, you're deaf, Ethan. That thing is... Idea's sick. Kick is not. But anyways. I like the wide synth shots. Those are cool, dude. Drums all centered. Pretty dope, I would say.
Bring the bass line.
Funky, bro. You're good. You're funky. You sure you don't got black in you, bro? Holy shit. Oh. Funky, bro. Like Herbie Hancock.
Bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass. Sometimes I feel. It goes without saying. Bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass, bring the bass.
Nice. It's action in every turn.
Bring the bass line. Bring the bass line.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. It's borderline ADHD, but there's a lot of action going on. There's a lot of action.
Bring the bass line.
But let's see, I'm fucking dancing, bro.
Bring the bass line. Bring the bass line. Bring the bass. 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 Bring the bass.
You lost me there, bro. I was about to be. But no, what happened? Why not just drop it? Like, why do that? That's what I would personally say.
Bring the bass line. Bring the bass line. Bring the bass. 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 Bring the bass.
Okay, anyways, let's see where it goes.
All right, I like what you got there. Bring the bass line.
Good job, man. Good. It's a really dope track. I had a lot of fun. Call me sometime. But no, yeah, it was a really good track. Like I'll say it like this: kicks, something's weird's happening with the mix on it. Mix-wise, the track, I'm very iffy on it, but I don't give a fuck anymore. Like, just do whatever. Do whatever. Idea-wise, I think the song's cool. My only fear for it is that it might be a little too ADHD inducive. You know, there's way too much stuff going on at all times, so that can either be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends who you get as a listener. But if you hear this and you go like, I think it's fine, then it's fine. You know, it's not. There's nothing retarded happening in the song where I can really point and go, oh, he's back, bro. You know, like, nah. Everything sounds like you know what you're doing. There's a message, and the message is clear. No war, just dance. All right, or bring the bass line. But I think I like my meaning better. Why would we hire dance? What are you talking about, bro? I'm gonna go get coffee, bro. I promise I'm listening to this. I already know you're like the brew house. You stole those chords from that producer from the 2000s. I hear them. Yo, I made it just in time for the drop. So I got back here in time for the drop. It sounds pretty smooth, bro. Pretty good. Oh, sorry. That's good. Pretty good, man. This section here is the right thing to do. I don't like the way the bass sounds here. Like, it sounds like a lot of stuff is still getting sidechained here, and that's bothering me a bit. Kanye West vocals and your minimal tech tracks. Okay, we started, bro. Hallelujah. Holy shit, man. This is a good track. What the fuck, bro? So I'll say like this, intuition-wise, I think the bass sounds really nice. There's some smoothness to the track that I love. It's very buttery, you know, like freshly shaven legs and shit. That's fucking great, dog. You go to a strip club, freshly shaven legs. You're like, lap dance, hell yeah. The guitar though, like the only issue I have is some of the stuff sounds rather thin and like it lacks flavor. For instance, a good example is the guitar. It's either one, too quiet, or two, a little too it's lacking that warmth, you know, like some mids, it's lacking mids, like how do you, like, maybe too much real, but it's lacking. The vocal has mids. Let's go, baby. You guys are already producing tracks at the level I would produce them at, bro. Like, this is great, bro. I have nothing to say. I make tracks like this a lot of times, and you're fucking doing just maybe even better than I am, bro. Holy shit, it's good. Vocals definitely are whatever's, but it's good, man. You're good, fucking good. It's good. Don't be a hater, bro. There was a crash. Look. I'm pretty sure it was a crash, bro. Look here. Yeah, bro, it's a crash. There's the exhaust. You know, that's a crash on my book. Bro, this is great, bro. Not everything has to hit. Yeah, good job, bro. This is good. There's really not a lot for me to say. No. It doesn't need to. You don't need to do anything to this song, bro. Like, let's take care of it. Really, I would say this: if there's any opportunity to add a bit more on some of the parts where it's kind of scoped back, I would say do it, because that's my only iffiness. Again, the sidechain on the breaks, the guitar sounding thin. A lot of stuff sounds rather thin here and there. So if there's any way to bring back some warmth, do that. Other than that, I think it's pretty good. I thought this was great, man. Thought this was pretty fucking great. Like, the idea is at a point where it's gonna be the best it can be for what you're doing before it gets too crazy. So what I mean by that is you could try risking it, bringing pianos in and shit for the breaks. I mean, yeah, but I think it sounds good. Good shit. Yeah, man, really good. Yeah, you can always chase the last 1%, I guess. Don't fall into that trap. Yeah, do it, but with a deadline. You don't look like someone that makes drum and bass. The fuck? I was expecting melodic house, bro. But with a name like Chop Chop Sequel, are you the killer?
Right now when I run with people, look in my eyes, now you can see the evil. What? Right now when I run with people, look in my eyes, now you can see the evil. What? This is the Chop Chop sequel. Tight like my grandmother girdle. Tell them on the now we circle. And if you walk,
what you got? What you got?
Look in my eyes, now you can see the evil. What? This is the Chop Chop sequel. Chop Chop.
It's a serial. Hey, bro, I just heard the story, bro. Some dude, they found some girl's body in his Tesla or some shit. What kind of flex is that, bro? And now I'm hearing this shit, bro. I think I found the killer.
Evil. What? This is the Chop Chop sequel.
Dahmer.
Chop Chop.
All I would say, and this is again like Mystery Box said it best, the D4BD dude, maybe. No relation. I'm being serious. I took this to the gym today. The backstory with this Hello Kitty cup is someone gave it to my daughter as a gift and she doesn't value it. I value it. I've been to Hello Kitty Cafe. That was pretty cool, you know? But no, I do not have this cup because he had Hello Kitty earrings, okay? Don't put me in that. All I would say is if there's any way to make that lead more swanky. Ooh! Right on. Make the lead swankier. That's all I would say. Swanky meaning right now it's like a good wave-shaped saw lead, it sounds like. Can you make it swanky? You saw her? Nah, you unsee her. Unsee her.
This is the Chop Chop sequel.
See, like this lead is swanky.
Chop Chop.
So that's the only thing I can criticize, that fucking lead. My wife, sometimes she's single. When I get drunk, she's single because I'm like, I still got it in me, motherfucker.
What? This is the Chop Chop sequel. Chop Chop. This is the Chop Chop sequel. Right now when I run with people, look in my eyes, now you can see the evil. What?
More identity here what I mean by identity is you got like a part of the song where you're going into your break, right? So what are you doing in that break? And if you're not doing anything interesting, you need identity here. So identity would be like, for some reason, having Axel left do 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 be, you know, some you know, something like that where it's crazy, bro. Like it's like you wouldn't think of it, but it works well, you know, like a good like a good pad or I don't want to say an ARP or like a good, you know, like identity. Give the song identity. Look at What's the Planet Rock lead? Hold up. Shit.
Like my grandmother girdle, tell them on it now we circle. And if you walk, unacceptable. When lyrics of it fresh and not recycled, cause when we touch them we unpredictable.
Yeah. Something cool. I think it needs. That's all I'm gonna say, because again, it just feels like, why not, bro? It kind of lined up a little bit, didn't it?
Circle, and if you walk, unacceptable. When lyrics of it fresh and not recycled, cause when we touch them we unpredictable. What? This is the Chop Shop sequel.
Bro, I wish I had a DJ deck right now, because then I would just do that. So this is how anyways, some identity would be good. But hey, I'm fucking going, bro. Is that a duck? Maybe. I don't know, bro. Now you're losing me a little bit more on the end. But like you said, bro, don't listen to them, bro. You know, Adele repeats her choruses and her verses. And you can too. Repeat the wubs, repeat the same sounds, but maybe with a twist. That's what I would say, man. Because that ending is just all over. Way too many sounds being thrown at me, man. You know, I want some familiarity. I want a place where it feels like home. Yes, but good stuff. In all honesty, though, all I have to say is the ending definitely ate too much ADHD. And how does it tie into the first drop? And then that break thing here. This section, again, identity. Like something, you know, you just have the vocal and like some drums and 808, but can there be a lot more to it? I really think that's a good idea. Like the sound or the melody could work, who knows, you know, just pitch it to your key, your scale, and it could work. I'm being serious. I hear it. Shit, that'd be insane. Oh, someone make a song. Planet Rock. Is this song trying to make me get an addiction to morphine or something? Hold on, let me switch. Hold on.
sliding tonight. I never thought I would, but I just can't fight it. I can't hold back from you. Not sure I'm ready
I'm more of a cocaine guy, but let's hear the song. Let's hear the song.
for what's coming right now. I'm trying hard to fight it, but I don't know how. I can't hold back from you. Do you get where I'm going with this? I'm trying to make you see. Don't wanna lose myself. I gotta keep a piece of me. Help me, oh, touch my face. Does not help me, oh, can't keep pace. I need you, I'm addicted to you, and like morphine, I'm morphing into you.
God damn. I mean, you got the fucking dude. The vocal, it has all the layers, dog.
I'm morphing into you.
Morphing. I'll say like it's definitely out there, man. It's definitely out there. But hey, I respect the creativity on it. It doesn't sound too bad. Like in the sense, like I think, like Sonics. That kick is rather. Like I would like it a lot tighter, not so rounded. It has this weird roundness to it. No, salte. Later, I love you. Later. Oh, that was my son. Fuck.
I'm trying to make you see. Don't wanna lose myself. I gotta keep a piece of me. Help me, oh, touch my face. Does not help me, oh, can't keep pace. I need you, I'm addicted to you, and like morphine, I'm morphing into you.
Yeah.
I'm morphing into you.
That's crazy. Yeah, good switch. Contrast between the good switch. You're doing it right.
What can I do? This is out of control. I'm sliding. What can I do? This is out of control. I'm sliding on the ice, trying not to fall, but I can't hold back from you. This is not what I thought ever happened to me. Equilibrium is off, can't get my feet straight. I can't hold back from you. Do you get where I'm going with this? I'm trying to make you see. Don't wanna lose myself. I gotta keep a piece of me. Help me, oh, touch my face. Does not help me, oh, can't keep pace. I need you, I'm addicted to you, and like morphine, I'm morphing into you. I'm morphing into you. I'm morphing into you.
Gorilla's Academy. That's good. Is this AI? I'm assuming it's AI, but if it's him, auto-tune to hell, whatever, man. I thought it was pretty good. This is out of my range. I only know boom, 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 dun, 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 shit like that. But I was hearing this, good, man. It's good. Honestly, you're doing everything in terms of pop music from what I know of. That sounds right. There's a chorus, verses, good contrast switch here. Doing good, man. Oh yes, actual intelligence, not AI on me. That's good. That's good. Oh, wait, it's you? Oh, shit. That's you, bro. That's good. I wish I could sing like that. I even when I try singing and I put auto-tune on myself, I don't sound good. Like, I don't sound good. That's cool, man. You did good. Good job. I'll just say what I hear in my head. It could be the wrong thing to do for the song, but I felt like the chorus is missing maybe strings or like something that provides a little bit more fullness. That's about it. Like, I was hearing that last part. I was like, can you have chords playing here with like strings or like not a Rhodes but just strings? That's about it. That's about it. Okay. And then the drums, of course, in the track also felt like the kick and like the the snare, and then the percussion also felt like it could have been a lot better. But other than that, you did good, man. The Avina brothers, you remember these? I don't know, man. I'm trying to see who they are. It looks like Chami is in the middle. Maybe I know him too. I think it's Chami, bro, without his priest costume. It might be Chami. All right. The Three Musketeers. What? What was that? Goddamn. What?
When I feel it banging in my chest, we blow coke pop X. When I feel it banging in my chest, we blow coke pop X.
Fuck them, bro.
Feel it banging in my chest.
What the fuck are those vocals? What are they saying? And can I get some? Well, that bass is popping out like crazy, man.
When I feel it banging in my chest.
I mean, I think this is the idea. She's not strong.
Room is turning when I feel it banging in my chest.
Hey, I didn't do too bad.
When I feel it banging.
The vocal is so all I care about is the idea of the song, right? Mix wise, okay, yeah, maybe it's not the best, but idea of the song. The bass is playing some funky notes. Vocals weird. That's cool, the synth shot itself. But this drops. I'm like, it's not really making me wanna. Like it's, I don't know. There's something weird going on with the bass. Like it's not making me wanna do this. It could be like the two layers and not in key, but it could just be that they're going up a note and down a note, and they're picking like some notes that just sound funky and not badass. And the ideas are just not strong. The vocal's not strong. So yeah, it's. I'm trying to like this, but it's just not it. Cool, you did the break.
And I feel it banging in my chest, chest, chest.
Could also be the perception of the bass isn't like dun 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 dun, and that's just gonna be more of a sidechain thing. You know, if you have a top bass, sub bass, the top bass doesn't need to be a sidechain as much. Can also use shaper box 3 to sidechain the sub strict, and then the top part can be allowed a little more out, but it's not. Yeah, it's just the vibe is not there for the song. That's literally the best way I can put it. Like. The vibe, the idea itself is just not there. Okay. Making sure that I got everyone ready to get my feelings hurt. I think that was Steve. Yeah, that's just more of a thing of just better idea, Steve. Maybe like the vocal you start off with, like I was telling someone, matters a ton, because if you got like a really good vocal, it's always like, hell yeah. You know, it's easier to like work a track around it versus when you don't have a strong vocal, it's harder. That's what I envy about these DJs sometimes. Alright guys, these are the last 2 I'm doing. I'm gonna head out. So it's always fun. If you guys want to head out, you can. I love you. You just don't have to stick around. But if you want to stick around with me, stick around with me. I'm fond of the intro of this track. I think it's really good, man. Did you? You sacrificed a kidney? What does freebase mean? Is it like what I do, where I'll make a song 32 bars long and then delete it? Missing a bass. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'll very nice and swell. Not sure what you want me to talk about with this song. It's fairly basic, but I like the idea where it's at, if that means anything. Missing a bass, Reese, 7th bass, some options. Okay, fine. See, but I like the way Cache went about it. He tried to make it funny. Thing is, Chris Lake lives, not Chris Lake, sorry, Steve Aoki lives in Las Vegas, and I think he lives. So I gotta go get his kidney.
Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight.
Yes. The sidechain unit.
Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight.
Cool. I like the bass. Doon, 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 doon. I'm not too sure on everything else. The way it's sounding is weird. Yep, very loud on the clap.
Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight. This well enough as we move as one, a symphony to the neon sun. Are we gonna concentrate? Are we gonna concentrate? Concentrate, concentrate. Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight.
Yeah, this... Again, this track just sounds way, way, way too overprocessed. Like crazy.
Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight. Concentrate. Concentrate. Are we gonna concentrate? No distractions tonight. Concentrate.
I would say, like, if I had to say something again without the mix being involved in the whole situation, I think the song's cool. It leaves me wanting more. Like, it feels like I hear the song within the first 10 seconds and that's it. There's nothing else that's presented, no hook melody, no other sounds, literally just the bass, the vocal, and the drums, which if you're going simplistic might, cool. But I do feel like you're missing at least a second part to the song, which is a hook, which is like a melody, which is more different sounds coming into play, call and responding with each other if you want, or like like in Fisher's Boost, that's gonna be the jackass. That's like the second part, and the first part of the drop is the bass with the vocals and stuff. So yours is just missing something like that, where it's like, I guess if I were to kind of like say it's sections, it would be drop 1 point B and drop 2 point B, or drop 1B, drop 2B, where you have 1A being the first part of the drop, B being the second part. So that's the way I would see it. Cool. And then the mix on it is super weird. Like I was trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with it, but it just sounds very like claps really loud, but then the drums have this very unnatural sound to them. I don't know how to explain that, but whatever you did, Oh my God, Pods, you guys are crazy. I feel like my mustache is growing back. My mustache is getting bigger. Love you guys. Groove on, groove on, groove on, mother. Automate something on it, thin it out or something. Because then when the vocal comes back in, that groove on, groove on, groove on doesn't allow for the tension to rise the way it should. So then when it gives the vocal, it sounds a bit like, I feel it's just that groove on needs to kind of like, get either, you can like thin it out, or you can slowly reduce it in volume, or let it echo out and go down. Use an echo, do a delay throw, so that way you get the groove on, groove on, groove on, groove, and it slowly fades out.
Fellas, it's time to get your groove on. Sisters and fellas, it's time to get your groove on. Time to get your groove on. Sisters and fellas, it's time to get your groove on. There it is.
Yeah. Felt like that buildup was too much for this.
Time to get your groove on.
But it's all good. It's been done.
There it is.
bass, is there any way to bring in a top layer to it that makes it sound like a bass? Like a guitar? Right now, it feels like the bass needs some identity on the top part. Yeah, that bass needs identity, my friend. That bass needs either like something to guide it on the top. Ah, nice switch. I like how you responded to that. Some effects here. Something cool. Bring it in 808 bass. I think it would sound glorious. Doom, doom. Time to get your groove on. Doom, doom. Yeah, cool. Ideas very strong. I mean, you guys got better, man. You guys got better. So good shit. Good shit. Ideas sounding good. Good fucking shit. That's great. That was the best day of my life. Woo, best day of my life. Alright, let's hear this shit. I got you. Bro, you told me you weren't recording. What the fuck? Where's Mr. Rotunis at? I hate how you build it up there and you keep doing, hey, Funky, get funky. No, I don't think you need the vocals here. There's a better way of doing this, it feels like. Figure it out and fix it. But there's a better way of doing that. Stop using the vocals so much. No wonder Stevie Aoki took your kidney. Okay, we're good. No vocals. Good. We're good. Missing like a switch. So it feels like you're doing a lot of A, B, A, B, right? So what the fuck does that mean? It's a made up thing by us dance music producers trying to explain variation to people when it comes to a micro level. So A, B, A, B, A, C just refers to like the songwriting format of a pop song. But the reason I teach it that way is because I learned it from someone until I finally figured out it wasn't the correct way of saying it, but it still works, right? So A could be like 4 bars or 2 bars. You can determine that yourself. And B is the other 2 or 4 bars before you complete the 8 or before you complete the 4. So A is a sequence of, let's say, 2 to 4. You repeat that, okay, and then you go to B. This track feels like it's just bouncing either on A, or A, B, A, B, A, B. So you got to fix it and add some variation after maybe on that on the last bar, which is your 8th bar, maybe something different can happen there where you do a little switch, and then you just move back to the A, B, A, B, A, B. For example, I did this video that not a lot of you guys decided to watch, but it's okay. Sammy Ridge, Robbers, and I forget the name of that song, but I thought I'd remake it like real quick, not like ID key like to the T, but just more to show people what is happening in that song. So that song has 2 chords on the drop that are being played constantly back and forth. Dun, 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 right? Eventually on the 8th bar, or the last 2 bars, there's a C section of the chord where it literally places new chord only in that section, and it creates that change. So you could do something like that. It's Virgin. Is it Virgin? That's the best way to explain it. Sammy the Virgin. For some reason, I don't know, man. Whatever, dude. You're fucked up, but whatever. I mean, I'll call him that.
Now whips, I'm copping them, champagne popping them, hands in the air like who's got
Doom. That's the C part.
Go crazy. I'm on the wave, who's trying to get wavy. A little bad boy from Tottenham, dots, I was shooting playing cops and robbers. Now whips, I'm copping them, champagne popping them, hands in the air like who's got a problem.
And then it goes into this. So that's the C part. It's something I've been seeing a lot as well. Like the Blackberry song by Fisher has it too. Also, a lot of pop songs have it at the moment. A B B B B B B B A B B B B B B B C C C C C C C C C C C C C C A B B B B B B A B B B B B B A B B B B B C C C C C C C C C. So you know what I mean by that? No, it's not because it's a fucking radio edit. It's because you need to change it up. You need to change it up on a C at least, because it's just repetitive as fuck. So you need a C where like maybe you have a synth swell. It's still the same shit, but you have a synth swell. It's not call and response. It's not call and response. It's literally A, B, A, B, A, C. C being that last bar or a bar that you choose where like you switch it up from the A and the B. Who else can I use as an example? But that's the way I see it. So when I hear this, I guess the best way to explain it is like you're repeating maybe like a 1 bar to 2 bar loop, and you need to break it by adding a new 2 bar or just even a 1 bar at the end of one of the 2, where like it takes them somewhere else for a bit. Thank you for that, by the way, before you bring it back to the loop again. That's the way I see it in my head, but hopefully it makes sense. I'm trying to learn how to explain that. And I know that the correct way is not calling it A, B, A, B, but it's like if you grab the A, it has its own thing. The bass is on a note. The drums are doing something. The B is almost the same as the A with variation. So it could be like the bass is on a different note. Maybe there's like a new drum that comes in there. And then the C is a full switch. Yeah, the turnarounds, exactly. So the turnarounds can be done a lot better. But I've been noticing that a lot with a lot of songs. The rest of the song. No. I mean, don't get what is it? You know, when people react to your music, don't get defensive. You know, don't get defensive. That's not a good way to go about it. But that's just all I hear. Just too loopy. Like different chord or like something different. Got that one, wow, you know my hands are funky, you know my hands are funky. Some acid sound. It could be anything, really. But you just bring in a new idea. Let's go. cool. Listen to Mr. Rotunda. See, that sounds good too. AAAB pattern. That's good too. Man, at this rate, AAB, AAC. I'm telling you, bro, these terms are all made up. But I guess they're used as a way to explain stuff to people. But the way it was shown to me, ABAC, ABAB, AAAB, AAAB, AAC is fuck. The party's about to begin. That's cool. Switch! Switch! The turnaround could be better there too. Anyway, that's my thing. It sounds cool, bro. Sounds cool. Doesn't sound too bad. What is this? Dark Knight mastered version. Hey, bro, you were like telling me all this shit. You glazed me up, so I'm gonna play this, bro. But just so you know, I love you, bro. I love you. And here we go, bro. Here we go. It does. It feels like my mustache is growing. Ah, cool Tom Phil. Feel like I spoke at the new Batman movie. Is there a new one? If I'm not mistaken, this is the genre known as outrun or synthwave. I don't think so. Maybe he got inspired by it, which is cool. Hey, bro, I'm trying to get hired for movie sound designers, okay? Like, if you guys have any openings for sound design for movies, let me know. I want to make the sound to the next punch Batman does. When he punches Ice Cube or Iceman. I want to make that sound. Mitt Romney. You're lying, bro. There's no Batman movie. Nice. Cool. Thanks for sharing. I really don't know what to say. I mean, I've made a lot of synthwave in my time because I love synthwave. Like, I've never shown it. I think I did use it for some YouTube tutorials back in the day because I got all these analog synths and then I sold them and then I bought them again. I think I had like an ARP Odyssey, a Matriarch, a Yamaha DX7. What else did I have? A Prophet 08. So obviously I was like, I'm going to make music that allows me to use all this shit. And I made a lot of synthwave stuff. So it sounds cool. I think it's cool, man. Like the outrun and all that. I'm trying to see what to say, but I think it sounds cool. That lead, hard to pick out. Needs contrast between the instrumental and itself here. That's the one thing I would say. If that lead can sound bigger. And then obviously I can criticize the snare not being a gated snare, not being fat how it should be. How they usually with these songs. No. Yeah, other than that, sick. That's all I can say. But you get good stuff on it. From there, the idea itself, like people either like the melody or the sequence or they don't, and that's about it. So it's like one of those where like you do as much as you can. And then if people like it. There you go. Should you keep the intro? Depends on what you're trying to do with it. I wouldn't, because come on, I'm trying to be nice to you. That intro for me was a little weird when it started. The lead sound itself just sounded very a little too high-endy, but no body to it. I'm pretty sure there's a cooler way you can start the song with like maybe some filter sweeps. You know, the OBX sweep. You know, like I don't know if I can open up my Ableton Live 12. But trying to figure out how to bring this OBX sweep. I think it would be so much better if you had something like that. You know, I think you know what I'm talking about, the OBX sweep. You make synthwave. You should know what the OBX sweep is. I'm hoping you do. If not, it's that PlayStation sound, but not playing the PlayStation stuff. Fuck. I'm like, oh, like, should I open this shit up or no? And straight into the fucking kick and bass. Terminator. Just. Oh, we have another synthwave guy. Dude, I don't even know how I put the mic that deep. Like, it didn't even go that. I can't. My jaw hurts. Clean snare. Nice effects. Sick. Cool. Yeah, I guess the only thing I would say is track likes identity, similar to the other drum and bass guy. You know what I mean by identity, right? It's kind of like when you work on a song, like let's say like we'll take this to synthwave stuff. Get the synthwave drums, put the rolling bass or the offbeat bass, depending on what I do, the triplet bass. And then I have it dun 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 dun. And now the identity is, what lead do I want? What kind of lead? What kind of melody? What kind of arp? What kind of progression am I gonna do? What kind of vocal? What's the theme of the song? So with this one, it's drum and bass, distorted, but where is it going, bro? Where is it going? That's all I can say on it. But it's cool. You're always sending in proper stuff, man. If you need help, for some reason, the universe is telling me to show you This song you already know and use it as your, use the chords from it maybe for the breaks. Oh wait, we can't even hear it. Can I hear that? Oh my god. So I would use this as inspiration. If you need something. Get me? We're getting copyrighted. Let's get copyrighted. So if you need something, I'll show. I don't know if I'm live. My internet is weird right now. I'm hitting YouTube. Come on. Uh-oh. My internet's acting up. I think it's my Firefox. There we go. Ooh, Yo Nebo put a new video up. I know what I'm watching. Yes, that's how I would say. Like, that's usually how I go about it, I would say. Especially guiding people in terms of like... Wait up, I'm trying to get back to the comments and stuff. Wait up. Play Michael Shaw. Is my boy who's San for streams in there? Oh, nah, dude, you only get one, bro. Yeah, I thought Firefox was better than Safari. You know, that's my thing. Anyways, yeah, that song is just like, again, I would reference if you want to. I don't know why it has a similar vibe to this. I like to think like Rick Rubin, you know, like Rick Rubin says, what does Rick Rubin say? Like, it comes to you. It's a message from the universe and shit. But I like to think it's just intuition. You've heard stuff before, and that's what leads your creative decisions. So it's very important what music you listen to, because you want to expose yourself to good music, not bad music. Because if you expose yourself to bad music, or what most people deem bad, then your creative decisions will be bad. Who the fuck knows, bro? At this point, I don't fucking know, man. A, B, A, C, who cares? Anyways, guys, I'm gonna, yeah, you could have time the drums. There's a lot of cool stuff to do, man. Hopefully I get some ideas. But you guys take care. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take a break. Always a pleasure hanging out with you guys. I heard some new people today. Again, I didn't mean what I said. No, okay. It's always fun to hear your songs. It means a lot to me that you send them. I know. And it's hard, but we got this. But you guys take care. Take care. Much love. You guys have a good week.